Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Stan Show, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And thanks to all the new followers. We're growing fast. I'm quite excited today because I finally found the solution to a problem I've been having since I started season 2 of the Stan Show. Season 1 was a different setup, different equipment, and I didn't have any issues with it. It looked okay. It sounded okay. It was all right. So, in gearing up for season 2, I bought new cameras. What you're seeing me through now is an OBS bot or OBS bot, tiny to light, which is an incredible camera for less than $200. You can see from the quality of it, it looks just great. I don't have any special lighting on me. It works in low light. It's got great color. Skin tones are fantastic. I'm really, really happy with them, especially for the price. And at that low price, I was able to get more than one. My other one right now, that's the outside right now. Well, I need to fix my little banner out there. But other than that, anyway, so the problem I was having was in using these new cameras through OBS, I was getting herky-jerky. I was getting frames dropped, and it was like, and lip sync was sometimes bad, and I couldn't figure it out, but I figured it was a CPU problem. I've been using the NVIDIA broadcast application to blur the background, and that was fine on my other computer, but I have this MSI laptop now. It's not as powerful as my workstation for video editing, but it's cool. And it's good. It's a gaming laptop, so it's really got the juice to be able to do this. And as you can see, this looks good and sounds good and everything's okay. But it wasn't like that even up through yesterday. So I spent a lot of time working on it to see if I could figure it out. And it finally came down to this, is that OBSBot cameras come with an application you don't have to have it, but it helps you install it. And if you want to do any checks or adjustments, you can do it on that app. But for doing podcasting, you really don't need it. And I was using the blur effect on the OBSBot application and then putting that out as what you call a virtual camera to go to OBS. And that was causing the problem. And once I deactivated the blur, it worked fine. But I like to have the blurred background. Now, you can do that through the NVIDIA Broadcast app, and I had been doing it that way. But for some reason, the NVIDIA Broadcast app is really hinky with the OBSBot cameras. And there's a workaround for it. But even when I engaged it there, I was not able to use it correctly in OBS. So said the heck with it. I'm going to go back to using a green screen with a picture for a background, and I'm going to blur the background myself. And guess what? It's working like a charm. No problems whatsoever. I love the OBSBot cameras. They're fantastic. It's a big upgrade from what I was using. Sometimes apps don't play well together, and you got to find a workaround. So I have done that. Now, when we move into the new studio, all those problems are going to be behind me because we won't have any need for green screens or fake backgrounds or anything like that. It's going to be a beautiful new studio, but I don't think it's going to be ready until March or so. It's called Mountain View Recording, and it's going to be for music recording. We'll have full band set up in there. There will be a whole area of the room for podcasting. It's a big space, 640 square feet. There will also be a space for my office. There'll be a full bathroom with a Japanese toilet and a full kitchen, too. Full-size fridge, full-size range, nice big counter, sink, everything. It's all going to be in there. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see it finished and take you on a little tour of it. What are we doing today? Well, there's something I like to do, and that is talking to liberals on X. Now, X is my platform now. I'm off of Facebook. Facebook became a jungle, so I got out of there. Did you know that more than half of the people on social media like Facebook, X, Instagram, more than half of the accounts are bots? They're not real people. And this is becoming more and more apparent every day. If you're an old man like me and you get DMs from nice-looking young women who just want to chat, they're not real, they're bots. And there's a couple of ways you can figure that out. My own way is to tell them to send me a selfie holding up two fingers like this and to see if that matches their profile picture. I'm not going to end up talking to them anyway, but it's my own research to find the bots, who's real and who are the bots. Despite all that, I love to talk to liberals on X. What happens on X is you get a lot of liberals who want to post ugly, ugly things about conservatives, and it's also very Democrat versus Republican kind of thing. And in this era, when we're trying to unite everybody in one big, tent and get everybody on the same page with common sense, it's discouraging to read all this very, very negative stuff on X. But if you learn how to talk to them, you learn how to expose them for what it is they're trying to do, that's always a good thing. Learn how to talk to liberals on X. And I'm sure this goes just as well for Facebook and any other social media platform. Here's a young man named Christopher Webb, and Christopher has said, Jon Stewart nails it. And I'm not even going to play the Jon Stewart clip because that's not the point. What the point is what Christopher says. Jon Stewart nails it. Now here it comes. It's either going to be a straw man argument or a false narrative or a false equivalency. There's all these different styles of arguments. And typically they set a premise up front that is false. And then they follow that up with this other stuff. Because this is true, then this and this and this and this and this. But the problem is this isn't true. Okay, so example, Republicans want Californians to suffer so they can play partisan politics. That's a ridiculous statement. But only when blue states are hurting. California pays more in federal taxes than the bottom 30 states combined, most of them red, but they'll never admit that. Okay, so first of all, none of that is true. Oh, I love it. Again, he says, say it plain, they, and then some, URL, which I wouldn't bother to click on. Okay, so here's my reply to him. Just another straw man, false narrative. This premise establishes that Republicans want Californians to suffer. That is false. So your point is moot. I don't want Californians to suffer. None of my friends want them to suffer. If they did, they wouldn't be my friends for much longer. Stewart's goal seems, to me anyway, is that he wants to win brownie points with Dem pundits because he has recently fallen out of favor for other remarks that he has made on the show. Your goal in sharing this is to create further division and hatred between the parties with your ex-followers. That's not very nice, Christopher. Love is the answer. Give it a try in your next post. You can do it. And by the way, it's say it plainly, not say it plain. I always like to kind of stick my finger in the eye of those who are quite clearly being disingenuous and divisive or divisive, if you like, on X. So there's that. Okay, anyway, I just want you to know that I'm here if you need me. If you need me to tell you how to or help you in responding to liberals, there's a right way and there's a wrong way. The wrong way is, you're this and you're that, you're evil. That's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to get you to knee-jerk react. They're baiting you. Don't take the bait, right? I'm a Christian, all right? I believe in a scripture that says when you answer wrath with kindness, that you're heaping burning coals on their head. So that's my objective, is to heap those burning coals on their head through kindness. So try it. I mean, if you have any questions, hit me up with a DM. Please leave comments. I love comments on the show. It's imperative that we make it through these next 4 years, as I know that America's best days are now ahead of us with Donald Trump in office. It's imperative that we try to pull people together. I know it's not going to happen, but the more we try, the more followers we gain in that respect. All right. And as a Christian man, I'm far more interested in bringing people towards Christ than I am in pushing them away in hatred. So I just wanted to lay that out there for you today. That's all I got for today's Stan Show. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you will follow me, that you will give me a big heart on X and a comment, ask questions. Let me know what you would like to see on the Stan Show. When we get into the studio, we'll be able to have guests and all that'd be great. But just, stay current with me. Let me know what you're up to. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.